For a lot of folks, trick-or-treat comes up on Thursday, and then Halloween itself is on Saturday. A lot of kids are going to be out running around, and so you want to be safe if you're driving around, but also if you're just going to be out with the kids and doing the trick-or-treating thing, you also want that to be safe. So we have Kristen Wiles here this morning. She's an expert, knows all about safety for Halloween.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us a little something magic about being safe. How hard is it?
Well, it's not hard at all. And actually, today I'd like to talk about how to be safe and healthy this Halloween.
Well, let's start with the costumes, because you can get in trouble with these.
Yes, you want to make sure that when you're purchasing costumes, that if you have masks, you want to make sure the eye holes are large enough that they have good visibility. You also want to tack up any long pant legs or skirts so that there's no tripping.
What this is for?
No, that's not. That's just a weight.
Never mind. I thought she had tape back here to
double
tape things
stick
up.
tape is the way to go to definitely tack things up, and you should carry that in your backpack as well in case something happens, like when you're out and about.
While you're running around. Okay.
And to save time, because we always want to save time, I tell parents to go to one place to get all the costumes for their whole family, no matter if they're adults, teenagers, or small kids, like their local Kmart, like I have here. I have their kids' fairy costume, their little girl's fairy costume, and their Batman little boy's costume.
Now, you brought reflective tape.
Yes, because this is wonderful. It's super inexpensive. You can cut it yourself, and you can just put it, wherever you like on the child's costume when they're out and about in the dark.
Well, because it usually happens around sundown, and you end up with the kids running around at dark.
Exactly.
So
this way, drivers can see them as well as you can keep track of them as well. These are decorations. They're gel cling decorations. They're really, really, I guess they're everywhere. You can find them nowadays. They're really popular, and these are great to get the kids involved in decorating the home because they're for mirrors and windows, and they're super easy and they're reusable, so they have a green factor. You can use them year after year.
Very nice. Now, one thing that's you're talking about safety here. Look at this cute little flashlight that you can actually take with your kids so they can see where they're going at night, and these are the hands-free.
The hands-free ones, so they don't set down anything while they're out trick-or-treating. And while we're talking about trick-or-treating, you know, when you're out and about, it's always good to pack your own treats in your backpack. Right. Here I have Tiger's Milk Nutrition Bars, and the reason I brought these is because they're fantastic to pack yourself, so your kids aren't going to be tempted to go into their treats baskets before they're inspected.
Snack while they're
and these are great because they're high in protein, high in calcium, and they come in 4 great flavors.
But afterward,
when you get home, you need to start brushing the teeth, and this is a great time of year to talk to kids about the importance of oral health. And what's also wonderful is that, you know, brushing alone just isn't enough, and nowadays we have these wonderful products that help you.
You can see
where you can see
have it.
Exactly. So I always say use a rinse that protects against cavities, but also cleans the mouth, like Listerine Smart Rinse. And what's great about this is it deposits 2 times more fluoride than other kids' mouthwashes, and it makes brushing fun because there's the pre-rinse that shows you where to brush.
Well, because you can see all the goo that's still on your teeth, and they know where to go get it.
Exactly. And then you brush, and then the post-rinse shows you what you missed whenever, you know, the proof is in the sink.
Gotcha.
Makes it fun.
Kristen Wiles, thank you so much for being here. We can follow you on Twitter at
Nanny Wiles.
Nanny Wiles on Twitter. You can get more details there. Mindy.